Yo, this is Chuck, and Happy New Year. So more than anything, I just wanted to drop a line to you guys and wish you a very, very happy 2023. And for those of you who may have had kind of a hard time or who may have had some struggles going through 2022, I hope that 2023 gives you a chance to kind of restart and refresh, because a new year is always a really good chance for new beginnings and things. Now, all that being said, there are 3 things that I wanted to share in this video. The first 2 are mindsets that I found to be really helpful in staying grounded and the kind of overcoming struggle and overcoming difficulty. And the last thing at the end is I just wanted to tell you guys my vision for this channel in 2023 and then forward. The first of those things is to remember that basically life is always seasonal, meaning that no matter how harsh the winter may be, you always have to remember that eventually summer is going to come. And that no matter how warm and amazing and perfect summer may be, eventually winter is always going to come back too. I've found that this is a really good mentality for just kind of keeping yourself grounded, keeping your mind humble, not letting the good times or the successes get to your head so much that you become arrogant, and at the same time not letting the bad things get to your head to the point that they start to get you down. Now, the second mindset that I wanted to share, trying to eliminate all of your problems all at once, is more or less impossible, because even when you create new solutions to your problems, because it's a new solution, inherently it's going to have bugs in it, which means more problems. That's simply the nature of how things work. So the mentality to adopt is that instead of trying to get rid of your problems, you should be working through this process of trying to trade bigger problems for smaller problems. For example, let's say you're an actor and you're not making enough money to put food on the table, because that happens when you're an actor and you're up and coming. What you do is you just go and get a part-time job. Now, the problem with having a part-time job is that now you have less time to get to auditions, and you have less availability in your schedule to actually take work. So, new solution, new problem, right? So what you do is while you have that job, you keep your eye open for another job that pays better, so that you can minimize the amount of time that you need to work in order to make the same amount of money. You had a big problem, you traded it for a smaller problem, and now you just keep minimizing and minimizing and minimizing that smaller problem until that smaller problem isn't so much of a problem at all anymore. Now, the last thing that I'd like to share with you guys is kind of my vision for this channel from this point on and the direction that I'd like to move in with it. So as I'm sure you guys know at this point, a lot of my career is focused on fight choreography and film and motion capture for video games and things like that. So I will be posting little bits of that stuff here and there, but for the most part, I'd like to keep the channel true to its original mission and true to its original fan base, meaning that I'd like to keep 90% of the focus on martial arts, because at the end of the day, everybody that subscribed to this channel did so because they were interested in martial arts content. So I want to keep the focus on martial arts content. And then for those of you that like the film stuff and the fight choreography stuff and the stunt stuff, you can check out the other channel, Quiet Flame Productions. For those of you who are interested in seeing how I actually train and all the different martial arts I actually study, you can check out all my training content on YouTube Shorts. Then for those of you who like discussions on martial arts and then application of technique and all the things that the channel was originally made for, then you can just keep watching the YouTube long form videos, which from this year, I'm going to get back to uploading as regularly as I possibly can. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there during this long talking head kind of video, and I hope to see you soon. Happy New Year again.